I think we're live. We're live, everyone. Yes, we are. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back in with a new stream, and that is right. We are live on this beautiful December 11th, 2024. I hope everyone's having a phenomenal day, night, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Let's start a great day myself. And of course, we are joined by Mr. Real Texan, the
Hello.
usual suspect here today. Luke is busy, I think, today. He has a meeting, I believe, with his group, so he's not going to be here. I don't think he might. I don't know yet, but there's a lot to get to. A lot to get to tonight. Before we get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. These are great ways to support the daily content. And if you have questions, concerns, comments, or just want to support the channel even further, best way is sending super chats via the chat. Again, I'll read through as much of chat as possible, but usually the super chat's the best way to get your questions answered. And already we got a glitch Eevee for 2. That is not a misquote. Alright, I know I say that every stream and video. I get it. Haha, I say that's not a misquote. Funny. That's a funny thing. The thing. Alright, there's a lot to get to. So, breaking news, everyone. It's official. Trump will be named Time Person of the Year tomorrow. Now, they do this for every presidential winner, right? That they're just Time Person of the Year. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, the election winner. Well, during election years, yeah. After that, it's whatever woke nonsense.
Yeah. But yeah, I was kind of worried they're going to give it to, like, Harris because, oh, she was the first African-American woman to win the nomination. It's like, yeah, but she got
They
killed.
could have given it. I mean, they could have given it to Hillary in 2016, but
They
they gave it
could
to Trump
have.
instead.
But I think they were just in utter shock at what happened. They were like, what just happened?
They probably prepared the Hillary
Oh yeah,
cover.
they had that. They had that freaking probably 2013. They had that ready. Everyone thought that Hillary was going to win in 2016, way before Trump. Everyone thought that was just that. No matter who Democrats, Republicans ran, it was going to be a beatdown. Because at that time, Hillary was popular before like Bernie ran, and I guess really before Benghazi. Probably. Well, when was Benghazi again? 2013.
2012, I think.
Yeah, it
Was
was
it?
like right there, 2012 or 2013. It's one of those things where before that, she was not that hated. Like, people did not like her necessarily, but she wasn't like, oh yeah, she needs to go. But after that, that's kind of when things went down the rails for her. So, she knew when the nomination was given to her. Well, I have my opinions on that one, but Trump should be named the Time Person of the Century. Yeah, I mean, he should. I mean, he redefined politics in America. He won 2 elections. I mean, would they? I don't think so, but who knows? Don't ask time which person they named Person of the Year in the 1930s. Yeah, the certain mustache man, I think. Spikes has been a member for 16 months. When is Tyrone coming back? I cannot confirm when. It could be sometime this week. It could be sometime next week. It could be a month. I don't know. It could be tomorrow. Who knows? Just pay attention every stream. You don't know. I'm not going to tell anyone, by the way, when he comes back. It's just be a complete surprise. No hype surrounding it. It just, oh yeah, Tyrone's back. So, be on the lookout for that one. But alright, so, yeah, Trump is a Person of the Year. Honestly, I mean, it's not that big of a surprise, but it's still funny to think that just 4 years ago, a lot of people were saying that Trump is not going to win 2024 and like, oh, his political career is done. But he became the first Republican since Bush to win the popular vote, expanding the map. It just, yeah, well deserved. American Hero Politics for 2. Bill Belichick is officially the head coach at UNC. Wait, what? Seriously? Bill Belichick? Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick, UNC. Oh my gosh, he actually is. Yeah. Yep, Bill Belichick's actually the next head coach of the University of North Carolina. I mean, I'm surprised he's been out of coaching for even a year. But, yeah, Belichick is coaching again. American Nerd for 5 rap. If I was in DC today and saw Chris Wray leaving the FBI and HQ in disgrace, I'll be yelling, nah, 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 hey, hey, goodbye. Well, yeah, he's awful, but I forgot about that. We gotta talk about that also. There's a lot to get to. But, yeah, there's, Bill Belichick stuff. Yep, that's real. Ian Rappaport reported it. Yep, former Patriots coach Bill Belichick, the greatest coach of all time, will become the next head coach of the University of North Carolina. Sources say the deal is done. Okay, so he is. All right. Hey Rap, what kind of picture do you think they'll use for the cover? I'm assuming they're gonna use the assassination one. I'm guessing. Right?
Maybe. I don't
I
know.
mean, like, that's become such a famous thing now. It's got to be the assassination picture, where he's like raise his fist in the air. He's got to be. Did you see Baton Rouge flip? Yeah, I forgot to mention that. So Baton Rouge flipped for the Republicans, but that's a bit misleading because was turnout like down by 80% or something? And it's like it
Yeah,
flipped.
Baton Rouge. Yeah.
Let me actually pull this up. Yeah, it was like turnout was down to like half or something, and like it was a bunch of like black voters that didn't vote or something.
Yeah, but
Uh,
this was a parish-wide election, so because the mayor of Baton Rouge is also the president of East Baton Rouge Parish, so the parish itself is like D plus 10, 11, something like that.
yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, so
I think Harris won East Baton Rouge Parish by 11, and the city is like D plus 40. It probably moved. It probably was kind of stable because pretty much every Democrat in Baton Rouge is either a resistant professor or a black voter.
basically, you're not wrong. But yeah, so the Republican got, yeah, he had around 64,000 votes the first round, and then 57,000 second. Yeah, what happened? Democrat turnout just cratered. I mean, that's a problem for Dems, I think.
And then the suburbs are well outside of like Baker, which is like very majority black. The suburbs are very Republican. So
Yeah, I'm looking at these results, and the only thing that's still worrisome is that, yeah, Republicans from 2020, they went up 7,000 votes. So yeah, it's a combination, I think, of Democrats not voting, but it does seem like they won people over. So it's not just, oh,
well,
hey,
it's probably also the LSU students probably shifted right, like
oh
the
yeah,
young men
probably.
over there.
Oh yeah, this is where LSU is? I
Yeah,
guess, yeah, Baton Rouge. But yeah, so I'm looking at this. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised, but it's still funny to think that, yeah, we won this seat. How much did vote?
I think you finally pronounced it right, Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, so Democrats won it by 13 in 2020. I wonder how
yeah.
much Harris won it by.
I think Harris won it by 11. Biden won the city itself by 40. I don't know how much Harris won it by. Probably like 35. I don't know, maybe
Yeah,
something
in
like that.
2016 it was D plus 3. So yeah, it does seem like it did shift, right? It's the copium of, oh well, turnout's low. Yeah, that's kind of true, but this still looks like a bunch of voters shifted. So
East Baton Rouge Parish 2016, and it was like D plus 9.
hmm.
It last voted Republican in 2004. It's not voting Republican. At least for president, it's probably not voting Republican again. But
I mean, I don't know. Like with the realignment we're seeing right now, it could happen down the line. Maybe it's still. I'm not saying it's gonna be Plexus yet, but
the thing is, it is
Blexit.
actually 2024. It actually broke its streak of constantly moving left.
And well, that happened to a lot of places. Like it happened in Utah for one county. It happened to, but just a bunch of counties that out of nowhere they just stopped and shifted left, and they just shifted heavy to the right. Like, was it? Did Tarrant County shift like 10 points Republican, for example?
Something like 5, I
Or I
think.
thought it was more than
5 or
that.
6. I think 6 or 7.
What am I thinking of then? Dallas, maybe?
Yeah, Dallas or
Okay,
Harris.
Dallas. Let's see. Do they not have a picture of Edwards? Does not look like it. Yeah, he was the head football coach for the high school, the Republican. But yeah, it's still funny to see that now Democrats are complaining about the low turnout. Did these same people like they were the same ones that try to use like races with 10 votes in them to decide like Harris was going to win a landslide? I remember that now. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like last year they were saying that these races with 10 people voting, they were indicators for 2024.
Yeah,
Which,
well, that special election in Ohio.
oh my gosh. Oh yeah, hold up. Let me bring that house race up. I'm just curious now.
Yet I think the Republicans still. I think Rowley still won in Mahoning County, if I'm not
I think he
mistaken.
did. But yeah, hold up. How much did he win in the general? Let's see. Oh, he only won it by 33 points. For those that don't remember, we had a special election on Ohio 6. and Ruley won by, I think it was like 3 or 4. I think it was. Maybe closer, maybe like 1?
He still won Mahoning County, I believe. Did he?
No, I think he barely lost it. It just barely shifted left. But yeah, so Ruley won it by like 3 or whatever. He won it by 33. This is the best example that special elections don't translate to shit. I mean, this was the biggest cope ever. Listen, if this was a high turnout race, that's one thing. But this was, no one voted. These elections, no one votes in them. So to use it to say, well, actually, this is proof of a blue wave is bullshit. Dems overperformed the dog catcher election by 0.0001%. It's over the Republicans. Well, yeah, they did that for everything. I think there's some random legislative race in New Hampshire, they said, which, hold on, how close to New Hampshire again? Hold up. I'm curious. Let me just pull this up here. Oh, yeah. It was within 3. Which, by the way, I don't think we talked about New Hampshire. What the hell happened here? What? I don't want to know why New Hampshire swung this far to the right. What happened? I don't want to know, honestly. I'm just baffled. Alright, a glitch EV for 5. No, you see, they believe the special elections would help Biden, not Harris. Oh, bullshit. I remember there was one. I think there was like 1 or 2 specials when Harris was the nominee or something. And Democrats overperformed both of them. So, Majady is my radical socialist DeSantis 2028, basically. Remember that IVF Alabama special election? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, people made a big deal about nothing. Alright. But yeah, so, anyways, the whole Baton Rouge stuff, it's funny to see, but does this really mean much? Honestly, I don't think so. I highly doubt this means Republicans get like a red wave or something, but I do think it does kind of indicate the Democrats are demoralized. They are. They are not more motivated whatsoever. They're probably not going to vote for a while, which could bode well for Wisconsin because that's in, I think, April. I think the primary's in February, then it's April, I think, for the general. So if they're demoralized, I don't know. We'll see. Mike for 2. I think Vance can win New Hampshire in 28 if Dems suck again. Maybe. We'll see. DeSantis 2028 slogan after, hold on. Lead our great American comeback. Stop JD Vance. Yeah, well, DeSantis, I mean, he's going to run, I think. I'm getting that gut feeling he's going to run again. What do you think?
DeSantis?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he will.
Dumbass. Freaking, couldn't he theoretically just, like, get rid of term limits in Florida if he really wanted to?
I suppose.
So just do that. You can pass that. I don't know what the constitutional process in Florida is, but, like, I can't assume it's that difficult.
He's probably afraid of, like, massive blowback if he does.
I don't think so.
People tend to support term limits regardless of the party, so.
I guess, but. Well, you could just, like, make it a loophole or so. I don't know. But yeah, DeSantis needs to stay level. If he's smart, he would have taken that Senate seat. But I guess Trump wanted Laura Trump there. I don't know. I cannot confirm that, but.
Trump wanted Laura, and DeSantis wants to be president. He doesn't want to be in the legislature anymore.
Dumbass. Freaking dumbass. So, I mean, look, I understand he wants to stay relevant, but. Man, there's got to be a position for him somewhere.
America is where woke goes to die.
He's gonna say that again. Why not Vance DeSantis? His people are so stupid. They're gonna burn that bridge quickly. Like they did in 24. If DeSantis kept his mouth shut, he would have been the vice president. He would have been. But nope, his people told him, if you run for president, you could stop the orange man. You could be the new Trump. And what? He barely took second in Iowa and then dropped out.
I mean, some of his advisors probably voted for Harris.
Oh, yeah, those guys. Oh, what's his name? He's the guy that... What?
Chris Nelson?
No, who's the Ted Cruz guy? The Ted Cruz campaign manager or staffer. Oh, my gosh, what's his name? It was like from 2018. Like, he ran DeSantis' campaign in the ground.
I have no idea.
I gotta find his name. Eggman and Fireman for 2. The funniest Time magazine. Hold on. The funniest Time magazine person of the year is still Ted Turner. What? Oh, Jeff Rowe. Yeah. Thank you, Chad. It's Jeff Rowe. Jeff Rowe is utterly worthless. He was the one that actually. Let me pull this up. Let me pull this up. Right here. Yeah, I remember this article from, I think it's January. Yeah, right after the Iowa caucus. For those that don't know who Jeff Rowe is, let me just pull this up. This picture right here is the DeSantis campaign in a nutshell. So, this was taken during the Iowa caucus, or like right before. And this is Scott Wagner. This is another person. Yeah, Scott Wagner, I should say. And you have a couple other ones like Jeff Rowe. But point is, everyone's working, and this asshole's like playing with a freaking puzzle like the day before the caucus. Like messing around like, oh, I'm so stressed out. I gotta freaking take a freaking break and like do a puzzle or something. And apparently did it for a while, and then, yeah. Another Never Back Down staffer said Wagner worked on it for hours in the week before Iowa. So, it's people like Jeff Rowe and Scott Wagner. This is them in a nutshell. They just sat there doing nothing for days on end. Like the final week of the caucus, they just sat there doing nothing. Collect their paycheck. Yeah, it's Scott Wagner that did the puzzle. But yeah, that's DeSantis' people in a nutshell. They're lazy, incompetent. They just want paycheck. They do not care about helping DeSantis win. All right. I don't think DeSantis is a populist, is he? No, he's like a... How would you describe DeSantis, honestly? That's a tricky one.
He's like, I guess, Reagan, but more conservative.
I would say it's like a weird blend of like MAGA and like Reaganism a little bit. It's weird. Explain it. Hey, Rap, it's November 5th, 2020, and Minnesota and New Mexico have flipped the J.D. Vance, and Gavin Newsom won Georgia and North Carolina. What happened? The realignment happened. MAGA Inc. That's one way to describe DeSantis. He can be MAGA Inc. at times. He's good most of the time, but... Yeah. American Nerd for 2. Was he the guy that lied about Ben Carson in 2016? Oh, yeah. It was Ted Cruz's people that lied about Ben Carson dropping out and screwed Carson over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think DeSantis is well, I already read that. Let's see. DeSantis gets my vote. Listen, if he would have kept his mouth shut, he would have been the nominee in 28. He would have been the DeSantis of the party, or the Vance of the party. But, no. His advisors were so stubborn, or I don't know. What was it? His wife, maybe, that thought that they could win. I don't know.
Something like that.
Who knows? But we know for a fact his wife wanted the first lady, and his campaign staffers were idiots like this. Well, the day before the caucus, they're doing crap like this. What a joke. Let's see. I was thinking, since Trump and Vance both support raising the federal minimum wage and have all these former Dems, the GOP really is just 90 Dems now. Well, I wouldn't say that yet. They're not really 90s Dems right now because, well, I guess some of like Southern Dems maybe, but I don't know. The problem with DeSantis is that after J.D. Vance in the 2030s, he'll probably have fatigue against the Republicans. Well, I understand that, but he should have kept his mouth shut. That's his fault. I don't feel bad for him. In fact, I'm actually glad he did it because we got Vance. Vance is way better than DeSantis. I don't care what people say. Is New Mexico or New Jersey more likely to flip? Ooh, that's actually a good question.
New Mexico.
Harris plus 6 in New Mexico. New Jersey, Harris plus 6. That's a tricky one.
Actually, yeah.
That's tricky.
Maybe New Jersey, because I think that had a much bigger swing to the right than New Mexico.
Well, I think the thing that's going to kill Dems down the line is the fact that New York City's getting more Republican. And that's going to include places like Hudson, New Jersey, which is right on the border.
Those bleed into, like, New Jersey and like, parts of Connecticut and Pennsylvania.
That's the thing. Like, this area is shifting heavy to the right.
Because Monroe County, Pennsylvania, which is one of the counties that flipped, that's East Stroudsburg. That's in the New York City media market. That's actually why I had that county flipping, and I was probably one of the few people to predict it.
Yeah, I mean, Dems have a big problem here. These numbers, if they don't get this straighten out quick, like they barely won Bergen. How? What the hell happened here? Like, did anyone predict this? I can't think of a single person that thought New Jersey was not just within 10, but within 6.
No.
American Nerd for 3. Why can't DeSantis just run the GOP machine in Florida? Because he's egotistical or something. I don't know. Because he wants power. He wants presidency. And also because he's been deluded by his people. Yeah, Atlantic County flipped. I mean, gosh, these areas are just like blood red now. You know, I don't know. I'm going to say New Jersey for that question. I know that sounds crazy, but I think Scott Presser's going to New Jersey now, so that can help a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just looking at these counties. I think it comes down to New York. If New York continues shifting right, which it's going to, and you got Scott Presser, New Jersey, that should be enough for it to somehow flip. Not 2026 or anything, but I don't know. Hey, Rap, who do you say is a front runners for the 2028 Democrat nomination? Harris, Newsom, Whitmer.
No, not Harris. I highly doubt Harris.
Listen, this is the Democrat Party. They don't learn their damn lessons. They don't. Would you really be surprised if Harris runs again?
No, I don't think she will, but it wouldn't surprise me if she did.
Listen, I think if she runs, she's going to start out as a front runner. Now, will she be the nominee? It depends who runs. But honestly, come 2028, are they just going to run Harris again?
It probably could. I don't know. I
don't think they, like...
I think as of right now, Newsom's probably the front runner, but it's insanely close. I mean, this could end up being a contested convention.
I think it's going to be.
To be completely honest.
Like, I know we've been saying that for years now, but 2020, the thing with 2020 was, for starters, I think COVID saved Dems, I think. Not just
that's the thing. Democrats don't really have a clear front runner. 2020, they did. They had Joe Biden.
Now, well, it was Joe Biden, it was Bernie. Bernie was going to win the nomination, but then
Bernie temporarily for a time, but I think it was probably always going to be Biden at some point. It just,
then they
depended on, I guess, circumstances.
Well, they forced Buttigieg and Klobuchar out of the race, so
yeah,
it's one of those things where I think though 2020 it was always gonna be Biden. I think, like you said, it would have been it was gonna be probably Bernie if they didn't screw him over, but that's a Democrat Party. They don't want Bernie. But now it's like, yeah, if you're the Democrat Party, I'm actually curious. Let's look at the wiki page. I mean, who do they got?
Like Shapiro, Whitmer.
They're not going to pick Shapiro. I don't care what people say. They're not going to pick him.
They probably have scandals, but...
All right. The American guy for 2, will Ron DeSantis appoint Laura Trump to the Senate? I think he will. It does look like it's going to be Laura Trump. So these are potential Democrat candidates. Andy Bashir, Roy Cooper. Roy Cooper's a meme. Get him out of here. Why is he here? Kamala Harris, Wes Moore, Gavin Newsom, J.B. Pritzker, Josh Shapiro, and Gretchen Whitmer. So the only halfway strong one is Shapiro. But he's not going to give the nomination. For 2 reasons. One, he has a bunch of scandals with the... what was that case in Pennsylvania? Like the suspicious death one? That was ruled a suicide.
Yeah, and I think he's got like an S-word scandal.
Yeah, and then the second thing, Shapiro as well.
I don't even know if that's going to be an issue in 2028.
I guess, yeah, 2028 it may not be, but who knows?
It just depends on how the war goes by then.
Yeah, but these people are psychopaths, so I don't know. Where's Mark Cuban? He's nowhere.
Mark Cuban, he declined to be a candidate, but he was listed under the independents.
Yeah.
Fetterman also declined to be a presidential candidate. So
yeah, I'm looking at the polling, and right now Harris a front runner, obviously. But
I'm still going to exclude Harris. I really doubt she's going to run.
I think she might. I mean, you look at these options; they suck. These options are just awful. Roy Cooper would never win a primary. He's not even gonna run. He may run for the Senate seat, that's about it, but he's not gonna run for president. You think Andy Bashir can win a primary also?
No.
Jamie Pritzker's a meme. Gretchen Whitmer, I don't care. She won against shit candidates. She won because of circumstance. And I know she was semi-popular, but... And then Wes Moore, he's kind of likable, but I don't know. So you're stuck with Harris and probably Newsom. Who do you go with in that scenario?
Wes Moore is probably like the, well, I don't want to say token, but actually that might already.
You might not be. I'm sorry, you're not wrong.
I mean, they're gonna run some. They got to run a black guy somewhere at some for something. So
they wanted to make the guy in Florida their next Obama.
Yeah,
Gillum?
and yeah, Gillum.
Yeah, so they're trying to make. I think Wes Moore's be like they're trying to make him the Obama, but Harris gonna run.
They want their next Obama. You know, I mean, Kamala was basically their. I mean, they wanted Kamala to be their next Obama.
Back in 2019, they wanted her as it. So,
yeah, I think she was a front runner for a time. But...
She was, but then Tulsi Gabbard took her out back, and yeah, and that's and he ended any chance for winning the primary.
I could see Warnock running, but he might just hold on to that Senate seat for life.
Yeah, I think he wants a Senate seat for life. Now, there is a name they didn't mention here, Pete Buttigieg. I think he's going to run.
Buttigieg, well, he's also likely going to run for governor.
That's true. But go ahead, run, and you're going to get killed. Not just because he's a shit candidate, but Democrats, they have a split primary, or a split candidate now. The mayor of Detroit, he's running as independent. So...
I don't even know if he would win the primary, though. I mean, Benson's probably the front runner, but...
Oh, who's Benson again? Is that the...
Secretary of State?
Yeah.
Maybe the lieutenant governor runs, I don't know.
Yeah,
Garland Gilchrist.
How many more candidates would they prop up as the next Obama? Well, let's see here. They did it with, okay, let's name...
They'll do it with everybody.
Oh, yeah. They not really Hillary Clinton. Well, they try to say that was a continuation of Obama, so kind of, I guess.
Yeah,
Biden was
Obama's third term.
Biden was go back to Obama's. This is Obama's third term, which
it's the legacy.
Yeah, the legacy of Obama. They try to prop up Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris they wanted as a nominee back in 2020. Look this up. They did not want Joe. Obama's people wanted Harris back then, but then, well, we don't know how that went. So they tried it with Stacey Abrams. Yeah, Gillum. They tried it with. Oh yeah, Beto. They try to prop up Beto. Mm-hmm. My gosh, they've done it to like 5.
I mean, that was their goal in 2020. They wanted somebody who could replicate Obama because obviously it didn't work out with Hillary. So
yeah, so just in 2018 and 2020, there's like 5 people you could say they were trying to make the next Obama. Oh my gosh, in 2028, who are they gonna prop up? Wes Moore? Is that who they're gonna prop up?
Wes Moore, maybe Newsom.
They can't. They're not gonna be able to push forward Newsom. He would get killed in general. I don't care what people say.
I mean, Shapiro can talk well, but
that's the thing. Like Shapiro sounds like Obama. That's a weird thing at times, but American Nerd.
Maybe depends on his next election.
Yeah, American Nerd for 2. Imagine if Hill Harper runs for Michigan governor 26. I highly doubt that, but I mean, I guess. Reasonable dissent for 2. I see DeSantis getting a cabinet job with Vance. If he's smart, that's what he pushes for, the VP or a cabinet position. Like, well, I don't actually with the cabinet, I don't think so. I don't think much will change between Trump and Harris. Or Trump and Vance. And you know what? I'm curious. I'm gonna go back to 2020. I'm gonna see all those Democrats ran. I completely forgot some of these people. Didn't they try with Buttigieg? They try to prop him up a little bit?
For what, 2020?
Yeah.
Yeah, the gay Obama.
Yeah, the gay Obama. Bloomberg did nothing. Let's see here. Yeah, it was Beto. Where are you at? Where are they at? It was Beto, Stacey Abrams, Pete Buttigieg. Yeah, there's a few of them. American number for 3. There won't be nor shouldn't there be another Obama. Well, Democrats they're screwed. Like you look at this map here, it's like you literally need Obama 2008 to save this party. But even then, Obama 2008 could not win the primary. The modern Democrat Party would never vote for him. Sorry, but it's true. Do people forget that Obama in 2008, did he literally say he was against gay marriage back then?
Yeah.
So it's like, you want to bring back the 08 Obama, but you don't understand why he won. Do they really think he won because he's black? Is that their thought process?
It helped him, but it wasn't why he won.
What?
It helped him. It wasn't why he won.
Yeah, the main thing I won was, well, for starters, Bush was useless. But then it's like...
Well, I think it's just naturally the recession.
Yeah. But also, he promised change. He was a change candidate. He was supposed to bring America forward. He was the hope candidate. Well, he did not turn into that. He won because Bush sucked. Yeah, Bush was awful. That's a big part of it. There's a popular clip of Biden saying neither him or Obama support gay marriage in 08. Yeah, it's like back then. Of course, America was different, but, you know, you cannot replicate the magic of Obama 2008. You literally can't. He can't win a primary. He could not win a primary in 2008. All right, there's a popular... Yeah, I read that. Obama lost a popular vote in the primary. Wait, he did? He actually lost a popular vote in the primary?
2008?
No, he won it.
Yeah, he won it by like
50,000 votes. I think there was like a recount somewhere. I don't know. I think I did hear something about that before, but no, it's... They must not count some states.
I think it's because of something in Michigan, though.
Yeah, right here.
Michigan.
It doesn't include Iowa, Nevada, Wisconsin. Yeah, it doesn't include some states. So... I have a feeling RFK revolutionized how third parties and independents operate, where instead of getting 2% of the vote, they'll make a deal with one of the two parties. I agree with that. Yeah. That's the biggest thing with RFK. People are realizing now, wait, just make a deal with the Republicans or whatever. Like, if you just endorse them, or if you endorse them, they give you a position, power. That's the only way independents can break through in America now. Make a deal with the big parties. But, I don't know. Hey, Rap, thoughts of the 2028 GOP primary poll that has advanced how Don Jr.? It's bullshit. Listen, I can guarantee you that Don Jr. is not running. That's not going to happen. Like, to me, this is a push poll. This bullshit here at the, Vance and Trump. This poll for a morning consult. What they're trying to do here is make people confused. They're trying to make people, like, think, oh, wait, Trump's running again? Or what? That's what I think they're doing here. It's bullshit. Don Jr.'s not running. It's going to be Vance. He's going to win the nomination. But the fact is, Vance is already at 30% against Don Jr. And a lot of people think that's probably Trump. Like, that, the actual Don. The three front runners is Newsom, Shapiro, Whitmer. No, I disagree with that. If Harris doesn't run, it's going to be Newsom. If Harris runs, it's a shit show. Probably. Rap, have you seen the betting markets on call sheet having Trump at 10% of the GOP nomination in 28? Are they actually going to try to change the law? Is that what people are thinking? Oh, yeah, they're going to magically change the law to give Trump a third term. I highly doubt he can do that. I don't think he got the votes. I guess it's possible, but very unlikely. All the baggage, less appeal. Well, yeah, didn't Don Jr. literally break with his fiance? Is it the rumor? Again, I'm not going to speculate on that, but it's a very shitty look that, like, he's seen around like a different woman, and like the next day his dad's like, yeah, she's the ambassador to the frickin', what was it, Italy? Greece, yeah. To me, that seems like a shitty look. That, oh yeah, they just threw her into Europe. They don't want to see her again. Trump will be 82, guys. Yeah, guys, just let Trump breathe after 28. Let Vance be the nominee. I know it sucks, but After this was it for Trump. Just let him retire after 28, please. He did his job. He did his job. All right. Can we get Vance Rubio 28? I could see that maybe. It should be Vance DeSantis, but not gonna happen. Rap, what's your opinion on the Daily Wire? They're falling apart. That's all I know. No comment outside of that.
Yeah, so yeah, Brett Cooper left, so
Yeah, apparently Fox wants to buy them as well or something. It's like, why?
Fox wants to buy the Daily Wire.
Yeah. It's like, why? Who listens to Daily Wire? Like, who?
Boomers.
I don't even think boomers listen to the Daily Wire. They listen to like Fox Nation or whatever it's called. Reasonable to sim for 5. If the nominee is Newsom and if he picks Whitmer, Vance could get away with Hawley or DeSantis as VP due to that ticket doubling down with progressives. Yeah, I guess you could, but I would just say let's go with Youngkin or DeSantis.
Oh yeah, Rupert Murdoch is like 93, so what else would they have to lose? I
guess. American Nerd for 2. Rap, how does this sound? JD Vance, Lord Trump 2028. Not gonna happen.
Apparently, wait, hold on. I just saw this. Rupert Murdoch apparently just got married for a 5th time sometime this year.
He just got married again?
Yeah.
Why? He's how old? 93?
93, yeah.
Bro.
Probably some gold digger or something.
Probably. Thomas Baker for 5. To be honest, if I was old enough in 2008 and I didn't have hindsight, I probably would have voted for Obama. I would have been a swing voter back then. Oh, no, listen. If no one had hindsight, I guarantee you, like, of everyone in this chat right now, including myself, basically everyone here would be Obama voters, I would say. Not everyone, obviously, but I would say, like, 80% probably would have been. Because fuck John McCain. Even back then, he was an asshole. And Obama back then was actually, like, he was what Trump is what Obama should have been. But he wasn't. So
I wonder what would have happened if McCain agreed with that woman that called Obama an Arab.
It's like that. What's that one game?
Was it the Campaign Trail?
Yeah, Campaign Trail. You answer the question like that, and like all the states go blue.
Yeah, actually, I think I've seen a scenario like that where I basically do have him agree with the woman, and I think he loses like Mississippi or something.
I don't know. Mike for 2. Daily Wire's too pro-Israel for real, or being blunt. I don't think that's. I just think that Daily Wire's model's garbage. I just think no one wants to pay for that. Like, honestly, who are the Daily Wire do people like? Who? Like, unironically, they're fine with.
Ben Shapiro.
Who likes Ben Shapiro? Like, I'm talking about the average, like, not just the boomer cons. I'm talking about, like, the younger people, like, young people. Who?
I mean, I guess Matt Walsh, I guess.
Yeah, Matt Walsh and, Michael Knowles?
Michael Knowles.
Yeah. That's about it. And even then, it's like they have their own appeal, but at the same time, they say
Jordan Peterson
I
think Jordan Peterson is. Pretty sure Jordan Peterson is on there too.
He's affiliated with him, I think. Yeah, you got.
Speaking of which, what happened? I don't think. Has there been an update on Dennis Prager in a while?
I haven't heard anything. Yeah, praise for Prager. Hudson Dean for 2. Michael Knowles is the best guy in Daily Wire. Yeah, he's about the only good one. Matt Walsh. The thing with Walsh, he makes like good documentaries, but then he says some cringeworthy stuff at times. Yeah, there's only one consistently good guy on the Daily Wire. And that's Michael Knowles. The only one that's consistently good. Everyone else just sucks. Yeah, I think Jordan Peterson, he's on the Daily Wire. Or it might be, is it Blaze TV? The other one?
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows? I guess Jordan Peterson, he has the most appeal, I would say. He has some hot takes for sure. Oh, you talking about Matt Walsh? Yeah, Matt Walsh says some things that he probably shouldn't say. Sand Slayer for 5. Hear me out, boys. Vance AOC 2028. Super young, pro-populist. No, but for real, Vance Youngkin 28. Yeah, Vance Youngkin, I would say. Mark Dice is superior. Yeah, he's pretty good. I watched certain conservative YouTubers, but never was into any of these Daily Wire people. Well, again, I have nothing against like Michael Knowles or Matt Walsh. I just don't. The Daily Wire's a scam. Like their plus thing, it's like who would pay money to watch that? It's not good. Just put it out there for people to watch. Don't do this crap of, oh yeah, you must pay $10 a month to watch some shitty service and our shitty films. Because we want to be a filmmaker in Hollywood. They told us no. American Nerd for 3.
I don't. Speaking of Daily Wire's movies, what's going to happen with that Snow White remake they're doing? Because I don't think I've heard a single update about that since the trailer dropped.
I still haven't taken
like a year ago.
My theory on that has always been that they did that for publicity stunt. I guarantee you that's why they did it. It was rushed. It was cheap. They did it like 5 minutes after the thing was announced. The Snow White one for Disney. That's what I think happened there.
Mm-hmm.
They panicked or they wanted to get publicity, and they got.
I think they delayed it to 2025 to line up with the Disney version, yeah. And then they've never said anything about it since.
American Nerd for 3. Elon should buy Daily Wire and fire Ben Shapiro. No, buy MSNBC and merge with Infowars, please. Please do that. The world needs to see Alex Jones and Joy Reid spots. Okay. Thomas Baker for 5. The campaign trail is a go-to game. My favorite game is I played as a mod where Hillary wins in 2016 and 2020, and you play 2024's Tucker Carlson versus Gavin Newsom. That's definitely that's more schizophrenic version, I think. Why would it be Tucker Carlson?
I don't know, but that's cool.
I guess. Yeah, the Daily Wire, I hate these services only they call themselves Company Plus. Yeah, just get a unique name. I know you want to have like people that know you buy it, but when I hear Daily Wire Plus, that just makes you cringe. Bad. Do you see what happens with Alex Jones and The Onion? Yeah, so I did hear about it. For those that don't know, the sale was blocked for now. It was, and it's very sketchy. I mean, did you hear what they actually bid and what the winning bid was? Let me actually pull this up.
What now?
Yeah, so they've revealed like what the final bids were, and it's sketchy as hell.
The Sandy Hook families, I think, were one of them.
Yeah, right here. Let me pull this up. Like, this should piss everyone off. This is not an auction. The Onion offered $1.75 million in cash and quote-unquote other incentives for InfoWars assets in the auction. First United American Companies, which runs a website in Jones's name that sells nutritional supplements, bid $3.5 million. So the higher bid did not win.
And of course, The Onion, that's a satire site with a left-wing bias, so.
But, like, first of all, where did they get this money from? I thought The Onion goes bankrupt every 5 minutes. Who even listens to The Onion anymore? Who?
Liberals.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't get it. I mean, they outbid The Onion, but they lost because they had a bullshit auction. Wow. I don't care what you think about Alex Jones. That's horseshit. That is horseshit. Alright. Bashir is done for 2. Introducing Tesla's Done Plus, starting at $99 a month. Well, that's all these services now. They want a money grab where it's like they just put a plus in front of their name and they call it a new service. It's shitty. No one wants to watch it, but people fall for it. Or some people do. Ethan W. Monster for 2. For the love of God, please don't Trump Jr. 28. That's not going to happen. Again, that's more than console playing games. Because Vance would win like 80%. He would easily win. Okay, I've been a part of auctions through buyer's premium. Suck to pay besides the hammer price. Well, listen, I don't know the auction process here. I guess it could be different, but yeah, how did the largest bid not win? How can they just say, oh yeah, you're the highest bid, but yeah. Hold up, we do got breaking news actually. We have breaking news from Breaking 911. Let me pull this up. Breaking 911. Let me pull this up. Yep, breaking. This is according to CBS. Breaking. President-elect Donald Trump has invited China's Xi Jinping to his inauguration, and inauguration officials are making plans for additional foreign leaders to attend. He actually what?
Xi Jinping. Yeah, that's.
He invited Xi Jinping? What? Is this just like an FU to these people? Like, hey, I'm president now. Come over here.
I guess so.
What? Chat is. Wow.
All right, I'm playing the 2008 Obama mod on the campaign trail game.
Oh gosh.
Here we go. So we got to the town hall in Minnesota with the woman. So here we go. Let's see how I respond here. So she says she don't trust Obama because he's an Arab. Let's respond with, well, that may be. I don't know, ma'am. He's only released. Okay, no, I'm not going to say all that.
Yeah, don't say that on stream. Do not say that on stream.
Obama was born in Hawaii, guys. He was born in Hawaii. But anyways. Yeah, so I'm playing as the birth for McCain. There we go. We're barely winning North Dakota.
Wait, what?
No, I mean in the game. I lost Georgia and now I'm barely winning North Dakota.
Dems be going crazy when Putin's standing there. I highly doubt they're gonna show up. Like I highly doubt world leaders like Putin or President Xi. I highly doubt they're gonna show up.
If Putin shows up, Capitol Police is probably gonna arrest him.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna be well. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, he's probably got a warrant out for his arrest in America.
I mean, didn't he go to the White House once?
Probably a long time ago.
I thought it was under Bush. I think it was.
Yeah, but I mean, now with Ukraine, he's probably got an arrest warrant.
Maybe.
Netanyahu probably won't be able to coach to show up here either. But I don't think we're enforcing the arrest warrant.
No, there's no way. Highly doubt that. Kim Jong-un will show up. He's not gonna show up either. Like, to me, this seems like an FU to certain world leaders. Like, hey, come to my inauguration. You thought I was gone? Yeah. Eggman and Fireman for 5. Funny thing, Obama's win extenuated the most leftist aspects of Democrats. It was ultimately a mistake. Trump rose and recreating 08 is impossible, in my opinion. Well, it's the thing. Obama winning was long-term, funny enough, might have been the worst thing for them. That's the funniest thing about all this. Because the Republican Party, they were on their way out. You know, and Obama winning, funny enough, it led to the rise of Trump. Because it was not the Obama of 2000. We got the Obama of 2016.
I just compared. I just had McCain compare Obama to John F. Kennedy, and not in a good way.
Oh yeah, I remember that decision.
Now I'm losing Tennessee. I'm losing Tennessee, West Virginia, Kansas, Texas, Mississippi, both Dakotas, Nebraska. I'm only winning by a point. Same with Kentucky.
Bro.
The fucking South is like within 10. Like, yeah. Alabama's is now a 6-point win for us. What the fuck? All right.
Obama's pissed his legacy is total. Oh, yeah. Obama's legacy is dead. I mean, it died with Biden. It really... When Biden won and his administration sucked, that's when his legacy was dead. I'm still saying to this day that Obama's popularity is going to sink the next couple of years. I think it already has.
Obama at 66% in Michigan and this. Oh my gosh.
Did Obama go woke before or after 2012? It was 2012. That's when he started going off the rails.
Pretty much.
Well, like, that's what I think happened. 2012 was... Like, I don't know what happened. Like, why did he go off the rails on that stuff? Were they just so, like, cocky that they thought they could always win? They're like, you know what? We're going to go all in on the supporting like, all the progressive stuff. I don't know. Biden destroyed the entire Democrat Party. Yeah, he did, but I would say that Obama's second term, like, people are looking back at it like, what the hell were we thinking? Elected this guy. Like, obviously, Democrats still love him for obvious reasons, but even then, it's just slowly but surely, yeah, not good. Reasonable December for 2, Obama's kid versus Barron for president, lol. I highly doubt any Obama's kid's gonna run anything. Highly doubt it. Could it happen, I guess? No, probably not. Remember California voting for Obama and voting against gay marriage?
Okay. I just had McCain come out in favor of abortion rights.
What?
I just had I'm playing the game. I'm playing the mod. I had a McCain come out in favor of abortion rights, saying abortion should be safe, legal, and rare.
Oh my
And now I'm
gosh.
losing. And now I'm losing the deep south. I've lost Mississippi is now safe Democrat.
Oh my gosh. 2012 he started going, but after he tried to stay as least somewhat moderate, after he won his second term, he went full leftist. That's what happened. That's what happened to people make it sound like it was a slow progression. No, it was for years. But after they won 2012, Democrats went off the rails. Do people forget what happened in the college campuses from 2012 to like 2018? I mean, that's when shit went down the rails. And that's when magically everyone supported gay marriage. Which, you know what, hold up. There was a referendum in California which would establish a right to marry, regardless of race or sex. And funny enough, there are some Biden no counties in California. There are some Biden no counties in California for this gay marriage referendum. And, well, it's like a place like Fresno, basically where the Hispanics are, like the Central Valley. They voted against this. I find it, like, San Francisco, of course, very Democrat. LA voted to the right of San Diego. So basically what this implies is a bunch of white liberals that support, like, gay marriage at this point. That's really all it is.
There we go. All right, I finished the mod. Here we go. Barack Obama gets 516 electoral votes.
Oh my
Wins the
gosh.
popular vote by 29.
That's beautiful.
McCain's best state is Wyoming. He wins it by 14.
Wyoming. Let's see. What's chat saying? Obama really pushed the Dems towards identity politics. Yeah, they did. Obama really pushed a woke agenda, and only now people are seeing that. People are gaslighting and supporting gay marriage. Well, the thing about this referendum, funny enough, they included regardless of race. So there's a chance that if they included only sex, which I've always been curious, if they did a referendum, not doing the shit like this. Like, let me read the full thing. Basically, they rigged the referendum. Well, I should say that. They phrased it where it included race. I'm curious if they would have only said sex, like they can marry anyone regardless of sex, how close would this have been? Because when it includes race, it was almost within 25 in California, which is a much more liberal state than others. I mean, I've always been curious, like, has these polls with gay marriage, has it just because of a response bias thing? Where people don't want to admit they're against gay marriage deep down. Like, they're like, oh yeah, pollster, I'm against gay marriage. I'm in favor of it. I'm totally not against it.
I suppose.
I mean, I've been curious about that since 2015. Was that when Obergefell happened?
Yeah.
Eggman Fireman for 5. Also, I may go to Inauguration with my friend. I was at college back in 2017. I didn't want to miss this in person the second time around. Really excited. Yeah, I might go to the Inauguration. I don't know yet. We'll see.
Obama plus 38 in Michigan.
Dog It Out Syndrome for 5. What do you think about the so-called historians ranking Obama the 10th best POTUS, Biden the 14th best, and Trump the worst? Yeah, I gotta pull this up. Wasn't it C-SPAN or whatever that did this?
Yeah, I guess.
Historians, presidents.
Oh yeah, they always rank Trump dead last.
That's bullshit.
But also, I mean, basically every single historian thinks that Trump is like the second coming of the mustache man.
Yeah, president rankings.
And they put Obama in the top 10. I think they probably put Biden in the top like 20 or something.
They do. I gotta find this. I'm not find anything. Historians rank presidents. 2024 Twitter. I gotta find this. I forgot who posted the article. I gotta find it. Yeah, okay, C-SPAN. Yeah, according to this, hold on. I think it's here. I think so. Sorry, chat, trying to find this. Not finding it now. What the hell?
Maybe they deleted it or something.
Did
I
they
don't know.
delete it?
Because the rankings were so unpopular.
I'm not finding it. I am not finding it. Chat, if someone can find it, that'll be nice. Like, where? Guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find this. Eric Daughtry might have it. Ranking. Yep, here it is. Found it. So, number 1 is Abraham Lincoln. I disagree with that heavily. Lincoln should not be number 1. I understand he did a good thing, but like, is that? I don't think that's better than Washington.
Where would you rank Lincoln?
Again, I know there's a lot of people that don't like him for, well, there's some people that have like a weird opinion on him.
Where would you rank Lincoln, or can you not say because YouTube?
That's a tricky one. Like he is a bit overrated, I think.
I guess it depends on your views of like suspending habeas corpus.
Yeah, it's like that's obviously he did a good thing when it comes to freeing the slaves. Like that's that's good, obviously. But there were some things he did that did set a bad precedent that.
I feel like if this country was going to get a lot more woke, Lincoln would probably be even more unpopular.
Probably.
Because I think he was also like privately kind of racist, but
I'm gonna say he's number 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna say number 2. Just play like again. He did suspend. What was again? He suspended shit.
Habeas corpus.
Yep. That's what. Yep. Thank you. So I'll make him second. I mean that's bad, but yeah. FDR's third. What a pile of crap. Real FDR. Like that's enough.
I mean, that's always. He's always been ranked higher, probably forever, like since the beginning of time, probably.
Anonymous for 5. Who do you rather vote for? 2012 Obama versus 2016 Bush. 2016 Jeb Bush. 2016 Jeb Bush wasn't bad. He was better than his brother, but that's not really saying much. Yeah, so George Washington second, I disagree with. FDR is like 20th, maybe. Like he did lead us through World War II, but he did a lot of bad things. His first 2 terms were not that good.
I mean, they basically put us. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they would probably rank Lincoln like 10th because he maybe had some private racist views, but they still have FDR like number 1, even though he did stuff to the Japanese people.
Yeah. Eggman and Fireman for 2. History YouTubers hating Trump, lol, cough, Mr. Beat, cough. Yeah, there's some that are just idiotic. Mike Finn for 2. Thoughts of the proposed Illinois flag designs. They're trying to change a flag to Illinois now.
Oh, yeah, because it's one of there's a goal in pretty much every state to get rid of flags that are just seal on backdrops.
To make it look nice. Don't do the simplified bullshit that CGP Gray pushed. Listen, I have nothing against them, but it's bullshit.
I mean, we can look through it. I mean, let's go for the rankings, and then we can...
Yeah, so it's only top 10 here, but...
And we can look at the Illinois stuff.
Yeah, so 4th is Teddy Roosevelt. I actually agree with that. Maybe a bit
That's
high.
Fine. Top 10.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Dwight Eisenhower. Yes, I agree with that. 6 or 5.
Yeah.
Harry Truman 6.
He dropped a bomb, then integrated the army, and then what else?
I mean, he did good. I think he deported a lot of illegals. I think.
I mean, Korea was like a big blunder on his legacy.
Yeah. Why is he like? Why is he 6?
Again, because he integrated. Probably solely because he integrated the army.
Probably. SOVN for 27 is history enjoyer, modern historians suck bad. Yeah, this is awful. Number 7, Thomas Jefferson should be like third. Jefferson should be third. Why the hell is he 7th? Why?
Because he owned S words.
John F. Kennedy 8th. I like Kennedy, but was he a great president? I
mean, I mean, they basically make him a martyr when he gets assassinated, and that's
I know.
kind of
Like the thing with Kennedy is like policy wise, he did good stuff for like NASA. That was good, but he really,
had he had served his full term, I feel like he'd be a lot more liberal than we paint him as.
yeah. But JFK. The thing is, he's one of the most likable presidents ever. That's why he's ranked so high.
But I suppose, I mean, Vietnam would probably be a bit better, but I don't know.
Sand Slayer for 2. Don't forget that JFK was low-key based, yeah. Yeah, Thomas Jefferson beats some of the disgrace. The guy that wrote the Declaration of Independence should not be 7th. Like, what are we doing here?
Oh, he owned...
What are we freaking doing here? This is insane. James Madison Monroe. Yeah, they're not up here, which is sad, but... American Nerd for 5. What exactly was so great about Washington's presidency? I get that he was the first POTUS, but nothing really stands out to me about his first time. Oh, let's see here. He set basically every precedent. He set every single precedent, and the fact is, the only reason America survived was because he was president for 8 years. He kept the country together for 8 years. So, he did a damn good job.
He's the reason that presidents can only serve 8 years in office.
And he set all the precedents.
Except for that assassination loophole or something, because
Yeah.
I think there's like 10 years max, but there's a loophole, but it's only a loophole.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing with Washington. He set all the precedents, and if we didn't have him as president, if he was not number 1, this country would have fallen apart within 10 years. It would have collapsed. So, he kept it together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, all right. Number 9, Ronald Reagan. Disagree heavily with this one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's probably top 20, I guess, like 20th, I guess, 19th, but 9th. And 10th is Barack Obama.
Yeah, that's...
Really, Obama 10th. What the hell did he do in 8 years? That was a positive.
Be black.
Basically, that's how these people operate. I mean, this is just stupid.
And let the gays marry, even though he was, opposed to it.
That was going to happen anyways.
All right, let's see.
Yes.
Where did you find the ranking, though?
Eric Daughtry posted it.
Okay.
We posted in the chat. Like, what the hell is this? So, let's do my own ranking. So, number 1, I think, is Washington. I think Washington's number 1. Lincoln 2. I know people like Razorfist don't like him, but I think with a set of circumstances he was dealt, he did good. Number 3, I'm gonna say Jefferson. Jefferson, then 4 is probably Madison. 5th, Teddy or Dwight. I'm a little bit biased towards Dwight. I like Eisenhower. So yeah, 1's Washington, 2 is Lincoln, 3rd is Jefferson, 4th Madison. 5th, I'm gonna say Monroe. 6th Polk. Man, these are tough. Then I'm gonna say 7th is Ike. I like Ike. I'm biased. Sorry. 8th is probably gonna be. Ooh.
Where are you going to put Andrew Jackson on the list?
Shit, I gotta put Jackson there. Damn.
I mean, that's your Twitter profile picture.
I know.
So.
I know. I love Jackson, but like, oh gosh, like.
I mean, it's a controversial. It's a controversial one.
It's a controversial one, yeah.
Because of one event. That.
Which did it even happen his term? I thought it happened like 5 years after he left.
I think he signed the act,
He didn't enforce it.
I don't know.
Man, this is a tough one. So right now I got Washington, Lincoln, Reagan. Not Reagan. Screw that. I have Washington, Lincoln, Jefferson.
Trump. What about Trump?
We'll get to that. Washington, Lincoln, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe. Ooh, Polk. Then probably Andrew Jackson. Then Ike. Ninth. That's. Ooh. Maybe Kelvin Coolidge.
Yeah, Coolidge.
Oh no! But what about Teddy? Oh no!
Oh yeah, you forgot to put Teddy on the list, did you?
Oh no! I'm gonna leave out. Oh no! I'm gonna leave out like two a personal favorite of mine probably.
I guess Trump you probably just take off the list
We'll
and
put Trump at
temporarily
11th. We'll see after 4 years.
I guess might be
Damn it!
best to take him off the rankings
Yeah, I
list
think it's unfair because
temporarily.
he has 4 more years. So
Yeah,
Tristan for 2. Can we get a tier list? I might do one.
and yeah.
American Nerd for 5. I suppose I see the argument about Washington being the best POTUS, but I don't think the precedents he made was as big as Civil War, World War II. But the thing is, without George Washington, you don't even have World War II. Or United States, I should say. So. But yeah, number 10. I got, Coolidge, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Coolidge or Teddy. So I got Washington, Lincoln, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Polk, then Jackson, then Ike, then I'm going to say Teddy, and then I'm going to say Coolidge. Those are my top 10.
Alright.
What do you think? Do you agree, mostly?
Yeah, sure.
Chat, what do you guys think?
Alright, so should we go over the Illinois flags now?
Yeah, let's go over that. Can you send that?
Yeah, let me see
I'm going to see the
here.
wiki page. Illinois flag wiki.
Yeah, it might be better to do that. Because I think they list everything on there.
I'm not finding anything, though.
Well, the flag of Illinois.
All right, American Nerd for 5.
Yeah. Go to the Wikipedia page for the flag of Illinois.
The flag of Illinois, okay.
And then it'll be towards the bottom. 2025 redesign, and then there's the
Oh, I got.
there's like a couple really bad ones.
Okay, before I show chat this, I'm gonna read a couple super chats. American Nerd for 5. Rap Nixon needs to be in the top 10. Even if he got screwed over, he was still a great president. No, he did serve a full 8 years. That kills him, I think. I know he got screwed, but his second term he did nothing his second term because he got thrown off a bridge. Amberman Fireman for 5. Top 15. Jefferson, Washington, Madison, Monroe, Coolidge, Trump, Jackson, Taft, Teddy, Eisenhower, Cleveland, Polk, Reagan, Nixon, Pierce, roughly. Pierce? Pierce is awful. Garrett Vandekar for 10. Hey, Rap, I just want to say you are one of the most reliable sources on electoral politics. You're better than the betting markets, and I enjoy the fun streams. Hope you're doing great. Also, Nixon number 1. Yeah, I mean, I try my best. So, all right. Who's ready for everyone's favorite type of video or stream? The flags. I think I did a whole video on the campaign logos before. I did. That was a fun video.
I guess you could do one on the Illinois flags, but
there's like 2 good ones.
I think technically keeping the current flag is also on the ballot, so it's not like they're getting rid of it entirely, but they're probably not gonna keep it, so.
All right, let's go over this. Submission 200's garbage. What is this?
Oh shit, I think I forgot to tell you. Hilario in Milwaukee is running for reelection.
I saw that. I'm gonna endorse him later.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go in order of the submission numbers.
This is ugly.
All right, so let's see. Submission 200 is just a blue.
That's garbage. F tier. Get out of here.
That kind of looks like the Israel flag, and which probably means it's gonna fail.
Second one I like though.
So yeah, the second one basically just keeps the seal, just adds some stripes, and I think it takes the text out of the flag.
I like the second one. Third one, that what is
that? That's bad. That's like Minnesota.
That's like freaking. That's below F. That's like that's not even on the scale. Get out of here.
It's not the worst one though. We'll get to that in a little bit.
I see one though. It's
2752 is just Illinois. It's fine.
The fifth one though, that actually is
Lincoln. I like that one. Actually, that would probably be the one I vote for.
That one I like.
It looks like the EU flag, but you get Lincoln representation. It's the land of Lincoln, so
yeah, I like that. That's a good one. There's one good flag, or there's 2 good flags I would say so far.
All right.
Six.
Next one, just a star.
That's Israel flag.
Yeah, that's I don't know.
That's basically the Israel's flag, just
30,
slightly altered.
3754. 4129 looks like a wheel or
That
something.
looks like the flag of the Republic from like Star Wars.
Yeah, it looks like a country or something.
And what the hell is that one?
4220. Okay, this one was a weird one, and I hope this doesn't pass because the intentions are good, but the execution is horrible.
What is
So
this?
so on the left, in the blue, that's supposed to be Lincoln. And on the right in the red is Illinois.
That's a cool concept, but they shat the bed.
But with but then the whites, I don't know.
That
That's
looks bad.
like maybe it's supposed to represent the Mississippi River, but I don't know.
That looks awful. That's the NBA. Yeah, that's the NBA logo.
4321's the worst. It's a
Yeah.
butterfly. Why?
Why
What's
a
the butterfly
fucking
supposed to
butterfly?
represent?
Is it like the state?
It was made by high school students, but I don't know why. What's the butterfly supposed to represent? I don't know.
Does anyone know what the butterfly is supposed to represent? Is it the state animal?
Unless it's like unless it's like a state animal or something, but I don't know. I don't think so.
Right. American Nerd for 5. Even though I think Pierce was one of the worst presidents, I feel kind of bad for him given what happened to his son before he took office. Oh yeah, he had some bad stuff happen to him, but. And the final one is, oh my gosh,
4669. It's like a university flag or something.
that's shit.
I don't know that. So if I had to pick, I would go. So if I had to vote for a flag, I would go with 3679, which is the one with Abraham Lincoln.
I like that one. There's only I think there's only like 2 good ones here, 896 and 369 or 79.
Yeah,
the rest
2752. I like that one too. That one's fine.
Yeah, I can live with that one, but like the rest of these, I mean,
200. If they want like a really simple design, maybe 200 works. But
the 6th one's garbage. 7th one's awful. I don't know what that is. 8th one, cool. Again, it's a cool idea. Now I see it now, but it's executed poorly. You could barely tell.
It basically has to be explained to you in order for you to get it at first glance. So
yeah, and the last one's a joke. But the 9th one's the worst by far.
Yeah, well, yeah, the butterfly.
The blue sky flag. Oh, the blue sky flag. That's what people were saying. Princess Rider for 5. Not at all related, but Bill Belichick coached my college team now. UNC is so funny. Yeah, we talked about that. He is coaching UNC now. Which came out of nowhere. But yeah, I mean, like... Eggman and Fireman for 2. Never mind. Replace Pierce with Ford, I guess. Yeah. Ford just... He didn't have enough time. Only 2 years.
So American Nerd says that the monarch butterfly is a state bug in Illinois, so...
I
guess that's why.
But it still looks like shit.
Yeah, I don't know. You can probably find other ways to incorporate it, but...
Yeah. So I understand. So it's the monarch... Okay. That's what I was guessing. It was like state bug or something.
That's what I was thinking too, but it's still like not really what I would. It's not what I would go for in a flag. Anyways, yeah, go on.
American Nerd for 2. Yeah, the monarch butterfly. Yep, read that. Sorry about that. 8th looks like Haiti. Kind of.
I don't know. Imagine if someone could submitted the C flag.
Someone definitely did. Someone definitely submitted some very sus flags.
Yeah, maybe an N flag as a troll.
Oh my gosh! Listen, can you imagine having to go through like those flags and you just see?
Someone probably mentioned the D guy.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, this is
Someone probably submitted a pride flag too.
Probably, but yeah, I like the 5th one. I think's the best. I think that's like S tier. That's good. It's not overly complicated, but it's not too simple. This is my problem with modern like flags. Look, the 3rd one's dog shit. That's a Somalia flag. That's all it is. Just with green.
But it's like the Minnesota flag.
That's awful. It's too simple. What do the 3 stars mean? It's the same color scheme.
I don't know. Let me see. I think there's a site that has explanations or something.
Yeah, there's like a terminology for it.
Vexology,
I think.
Yeah, here we go. It's from the Secretary of State. Um.
Yeah, if you live in Illinois and you can vote on this, I would say vote for the
Okay,
fifth one.
so the butterfly one, it's a couple high school students that made it.
Of course.
State butterfly, the monarch's focal point of the flag. It includes the 21 stars for Illinois. Yada yada. Um.
All right, American Nerf for 3. Lincoln is one of the best. Probably won't be picked. Yeah, the Lincoln one is the best. That's the best one by far. Not the second one. That one's shitty. The fifth one is actually good. The second one was pretty. Second one I would say is like B tier. B tier, and then the fifth one's like S tier. That's perfect. That's what a state flag should look like. It should represent something worth a damn, not just that's the eye.
Also, the guy that made the Lincoln flag, the one with the Lincoln in the middle, was actually from Springfield. So,
Are you serious?
yeah, from Springfield, Illinois.
Oh,
Yeah,
not the same. Not the same one. Not the same one. All right, I thought you meant the
No, not that one, not that one. But
not
yeah,
that one.
well, they can only let Illinois residents
Yeah.
choose it. So,
But
but,
yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna say
Springfield, Illinois, that's the state capital. That's Lincoln's home.
on the first one, I get the first one's like a D tier. I don't like it. Second one I like. I'm fine with it. Listen, the state seals. Just keep it the state seals. I always like the state seals. So, but yeah, the fifth one's that's perfect. Whoever can you look up the fifth one? Like who made that one?
Um, that was the one I was telling you
Oh
about. The
yeah.
guy.
How about the third
Springfield.
one actually? Someone explain that shit.
Um. All right, here we go. So, the meaning behind the flag. So, the 21 stripes in green, it's Illinois 21st state and reflects the agriculture roots, so crops and such. The
Okay.
free stars represent the free regions of Illinois, northern, central, and southern. Like anyone gives a damn. They're not like the grand divisions of Tennessee. 18 points for Illinois' founding in 1818. The sun on the horizon represents renewal. The colors, blue for unity, green for agriculture, yellow for bright future, and that's basically it.
Dog shit. That's a stupid explanation. I hate that. That's dumb. The agriculture thing I can understand, but the rest that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Just use a different shade of blue then, or something. It's literally the Minnesota flag. That's all it is. Just slightly altered.
Also, with the Illinois flag, so you have that one white star. With the 3679, that one white star in the northeast is actually supposed to represent Chicago in its location.
Yeah, that's cool. That's actually good symbolism. And not this other crap. This is a good chat. The sun represents Chicago and the green lines represent gerrymandering. That's a good
fun.
one.
That's funny.
You're not wrong. Yeah, it represents Chicago. All right. If Illinois is
where's Obama on the flag?
I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Yeah, but it's the state of Lincoln.
Yeah, I mean, Obama kind of represents like modern day Illinois.
The state. Wait, hold on. The state's General Assembly will make the final decision regardless of the results of popular vote. Oh no.
Oh God, no.
We are getting the third. We are getting the
They're gonna choose like the wokest option.
They're gonna pick either the third or the ninth one.
They're gonna pick the butterfly because they're gonna pick the butterfly because kids made it.
Guys, listen. I'm not against simple logos, but have it have actual meaning. The Lincoln one actually looks good. It's clean. It has a bunch of stars. It's clear. It symbolizes Chicago with the white star, and it has Lincoln in it.
This should probably just be tomorrow's video for you.
I don't know. I might. Remember Francis Suarez's logo? Yeah, I remember that. Francis Suarez's logo was so dog shit.
I think it was fake, but I could be wrong.
It was real. I remember it was real. The blue sky flag. Oh my gosh. It's so Minnesota, it always has been.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. Illinois be Republican without Chicago, yeah. It's not like Illinois deserves a good flag. It's the state of Lincoln, though. We want the state of Lincoln to have a good flag.
I mean, the thing with Minnesota when they were doing their flag redesign, pretty much all of them sucked. Like every single one of them sucked. The only one that maybe was fine, there was like the Mirror of the Sky flag, which had like the North Star and then a couple
Yeah.
like I guess rivers or something, which was decent. I mean, I guess Mississippi River probably I guess makes sense. North Star State.
All right,
So
American Nerd for 5. You should do a video or stream about how to actually do a good color flag redesign, as I do think some of them should change, but people should do it so poorly. Well, this is the idiots that make these flags. They don't. First of all, they don't understand like beauty. They don't understand like purpose or anything like that. In my opinion, the 5th one is a perfect flag. I think that's my opinion. It's clean, and I know people are not like listen. Being simple is not bad. It's just what some companies do where it's like it's too simple. This one's fine. You have Lincoln, you have the state of Illinois, you have a bunch of stars. What do the other stars mean? By the way, do you know?
for the other star, like the how many stars?
Yeah.
Well, it's just 21 stars because 21st state.
Oh, yeah. See, and then the white star represents Chicago. Win-win.
Yeah.
They should make the Bears logo with their flag. Oh yeah, there's probably some redesigns with the.
Probably a lot of Cubs fans,
Yeah.
maybe some that are probably poking fun of the White Sox.
Oh yeah. For freaking how many losses? Like 130 or whatever. They
I don't know.
stunk.
There's probably a lot of Cubs fans that hate the White Sox.
Oh yeah, they. Well, I would say they hate. They just don't care because
Yes.
the White Sox did nothing.
Massachusetts might be getting a redesign eventually.
Oh gosh, can you
Well, yeah,
imagine
because it has
Massachusetts?
one seal and backdrop, and also two as a Native American, and then there's the arm with the sword, and that probably is racist. So,
So like, if Minnesota picked such a shit flag, what would Massachusetts do?
um, I mean, they could go with like their naval, whatever that naval, like the pine tree flag.
Or hear
You
me
know,
out. It's Massachusetts, right? Do something for
the
the
pride flag,
Minutemen.
the pride
Something.
flag.
Oh no, just do something for the Minutemen. I mean,
Yeah.
just the American Revolution. Just do something like that, but they're not going to because racism or something.
Mhm.
All right. Pritzker will probably underperform in 2026 against whoever runs against him. Is he running again?
You think so?
Um, 896 is the current flag. With some red and blue on the side. Yeah, that's why I'm fine with it. I mean, why do you have to why again? I can understand redesigning a little bit, but this is stupid. Uh, Colorado, Arizona, and Tennessee have the best state flags. Yeah, their state flag is pretty good. I would
Don't
agree with
forget
that.
ours.
Texas, yeah, well, Texas iconic.
Yeah.
I would say Texas has the most iconic flag of the states.
Mhm.
I would say maybe I guess who can really compete honestly though? Maybe Florida. Maybe I don't know.
California, like
California, I
California,
guess. Yeah.
kind of makes it look like a country, which kind of is. California Republic.
New England only needs to be the Pines Tree flag. No, just make it like, just do some of the 13 colonies.
If Massachusetts wants to change their flag, to change it to the pine tree flag. That's actually been a flag that's been around for since colonial days.
Then do that. None of this other
Yeah, it's a
bullshit.
pine tree. It's a white backdrop, a pine tree, and it says an appeal to heaven.
Oh, they're not gonna say it. No, not gonna happen.
Yeah, that probably won't work because they're woke, but they want religious stuff.
We just make a good flag that represents something.
Or
So,
they probably just do like a pine tree on a white backdrop.
yeah, so if the General Assembly, by the way, the Assembly makes it, so the vote doesn't matter. It looks like the vote doesn't even matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if that's the case, we're getting stuck with the third option probably, or the other one.
Or maybe they just do a pride flag or
Oh
something.
my gosh. Let's see. No offense, your state's flag is shit rat. I'm sorry. Hey, listen, the state flag Wisconsin's garbage. I know, but how would you design it? Ooh,
Cheese.
that's a tricky one.
I don't know. Probably something to do with cheese.
God, that's a tricky one.
Beer and
There's a lot with Wisconsin. It's a very unique state. I mean, you got beer, cheese, and the Packers. So
mm,
that's what you got in Wisconsin.
I guess make it yellow and green.
It's basically listen. The Green Bay Packers are basically a cult in Wisconsin. So I guess cheese. Yeah, just make just a shitty PNG of a cheese. That's all it is. All right. Make it the German flag. Yeah, you do got a lot. Yeah, you got a lot of Germans in Wisconsin. Bob LaFollette. Not enough people know about him, honestly. They should, but they don't. Green beer cheese. That's all you gotta do. Have green, a picture of beer, and cheese. You got it set. Alright, I think we're on the stream here. If you guys did enjoy, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Last calls for super chats, folks. Last calls for super chats. Man, I love looking at, like, shitty flags. Because, like, anyone with 5 IQ points can just realize this sucks. I mean, who looks at this and says this is good? Because apparently a commission decided these were the 10 best flags. If these were the 10 best flags, what's what are the bad flags?
I don't know.
All right. Let's see. Brewer's Tears. Gosh. Yeah, that too, I guess. Maybe a buck. Put something representing Bob LaFollette. The problem, again, not enough people know who he is. The commissions are old boomers. Yeah, the boomer generation, they just think simplicity equals good. That's what they did here. Hey, Rap, rank the national flags one of these days. Well, that's a good video idea. Alright, if Rap, hey, Rap, if Rhino John Cornyn was elected majority leader, do you think Republicans would lose the Senate in 26? I don't think so.
No, we don't really have enough seats to lose.
Yeah, at that point, you have to lose in North Carolina and then, like...
Because then you're going into, like, some...
Like, Iowa, probably.
Yeah, or Alaska, like, Peltola or something.
I don't know. Put Trump on the flag.
Or, I mean, maybe Susan Collins losing.
That's only 2, then. If it's North Carolina, Maine, that's 2.
North Carolina, Maine, and then probably... I mean, Democrats are wish casting for Ohio because of the special.
Even then, that's
or maybe for Florida because Laura Trump is unelectable because, Trump.
But that's 50-50. So you have to flip 4 seats. That's not going to happen. And that's assuming you win every other seat. So
let's see. What would they look at? Probably Maine, North Carolina, Iowa, Alaska, Ohio, Florida. That's probably what they're looking at. Texas, maybe. Oh, yeah, they're probably looking at Texas if Ken Paxton's the nominee.
All right. So I think we're ending the stream here. If you guys did enjoy, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. So yeah, if there's other flag redesigns happening, let me know, because I like doing this. This is so fun. Just look at these shitty flags. Be like, submission 2246 is garbage. So yeah, I don't think, is there any more flag redesigns happening?
That I'm aware of, I don't know actually. Yeah, let me check.
I don't think so.
Basically,
all the states wanted to change their flags. They kind of already did within like a 2-year span.
I think right now it's just Illinois and yeah, I think that's it. Maine, I think Maine was going to, but it failed in the election.
Wait, what?
Maine was going to, but it got voted down on the election.
Oh.
Like it was actually on election day when they did that. It was one of the referendums, and it failed.
Is the top 10 worst polls of 2024 vid still coming out? Yeah, I completely forgot about that in the and some 2028 video. I gotta do both those. I want to do the top 10 worst polls because there is a
Top 10 worst predictions or something.
Oh, listen. Speaking of that, where's LT at? He's been gone for a month and a half.
I guess he's probably working on the transition team or something. I don't know.
And where's Swan Marcus at?
Did
he just die? Like, unironically, did he just die?
I probably can't say because YouTube.
I mean, his last tweet, I think, was about Nevada looking good for Harris or something. I don't know.
What else is there?
I don't know.
Peter something. Where's that resist lib with the watch guy?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't think he's tweeted since the election because this guy was probably like a massive Harris supporter.
All these people are. Alright, so I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you all so much. We'll see you guys in the next stream, video, or wherever you see me at. Godspeed to all of you.